As we transition into fleet news, as we have a lot of awesome stuff to go into here, so let's get started. Excuse me. Beginning with Jetstar, as they show up a new A321LR livery, which is really cool. So, excuse me. But the first one's due soon. It's going to be coming very soon. But yeah, here's what the livery looks like. It looks really cool. It has a orange underbelly, which I think looks really nice. So sorry that my TV here is a little bit saturated, but you can see here's the gray, which is their typical livery. But now you have the orange under here, which I think looks really cool. So that looks really, really nice. I think they did a fantastic job integrating that into their fleet. I think it's going to be very nice to see. The good livery. I mean, yes, it is the 18th birthday of the airline, so I think this is a great way to celebrate that. And I mean, they could really go far with this. It appears to be that they're adding new amenities like USB ports and different things. So it's really exciting to see them continue to enhance their fleet. I believe that they're going to be getting various additional A321LRs. It appears to be about 10 of those aircraft, and then they're going to be getting some XLRs as well, 20 of those, and they also have options there. So I'm really excited to see what Jetstar can do. I think that they can definitely continue to boost on that reputation of theirs. I think that they have a lot of potential. They just got to put it into context, and I think that they can definitely do it. So let me know if you've flown Jetstar in our comment section or anywhere. I would love to hear. So let us know. I would be very appreciative. Ethiopian Airlines was confirmed as the customer for the 5 identified Boeing 777F orders. So I thought this was more interesting than anything that it wasn't confirmed who it was. I don't know why. Maybe this has something to do with a partner group that bought it for them, and Ethiopia will end up getting them. So I'm not sure exactly why, but yes, they're going to be getting 5 777Fs, which I think will be of huge benefit to their cargo fleet. And yeah, cargo's still booming despite the pandemic definitely getting better. So yes, but you can expect 5 additional of those aircraft. I think the expansion is going to be really good. And Mr. Chasfield had an announcement where he said, "We always strive to serve our customers with the latest technology aircraft in the aviation industry could offer. Our cargo terminal is Africa's largest, coupled with fuel-efficient freighters and well-trained cargo handling professionals will enable our customers to get the best quality shipment service. Customers can rely on Ethiopian for wide-ranging cargo services across 5 continents." I don't think I could have said it better. That's very exciting. And now they're going to have a fleet of 10 of these, which I think is going to be really good for their fleet. So they really have a long ways that they can continue to go. And I think that these 5 additional airplanes are really going to help enhance that market for them. So very exciting. And we have even more cargo fleet news as LATAM boosts their freighter operations with a 3rd of Boeing 767 BCF. So LATAM Cargo has been really cool to see. I think that they've done a really good job. And this has been a bright spot during the pandemic for them as they have now received another 767-300F. Which is very exciting. So they're going to be able to continue to utilize these aircraft, and their cargo capacity grew by 80% recently, which is just incredible. That's a huge number. So yes, but it's really cool to see it. Their CEO for LATAM Cargo, Andrews Benishai, said the arrival of 5 freighter Boeing 767 freighters this year represents significant progress for LATAM Cargo subsidiaries since it allows the group to give more alternatives to clients utilizing the optimal aircraft for our markets. In fact, we can already see concrete results. During its Mother's Day season, LATAM Cargo subsidiaries transported 16,400 tons of flowers. This is a record for LATAM, and according to the information that has been published, consolidated to the LATAM Group and its cargo subsidiaries as the main flower operator in the region. This is true reflection of our community and better connecting South America with the world more and better. So, I mean, I couldn't have said it better. That's a perfect example of how LATAM Cargo is continuing to grow. They have a really big following on, I think that's Facebook. So yeah, that's really exciting. I think that they're going to continue to enhance that market. So obviously Avianca is now getting A330 freighters. Azul's now converting Embraer 195s as we talked about. So, I mean, it's just really cool to see all these cargo competitors going at it. And I'm really excited to see who's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So that's really cool. And we have another huge fleet announcement right here as Norwegian plans to order up to 50 Boeing 737 MAX aircraft. So how about that? So that's going to be huge. So they're planning to acquire 50 of these aircraft. The fleet will start to debut in 2025, going through 2028. And they also have 30 additional options, which is really good. So Norwegian, I think, can definitely continue to utilize this. And I mean, this really opens out a lot of opportunity for their fleet. I don't know whether they're going to utilize that in the ballpark of, more operations to North America or Africa or wherever they're going to send this, but Asia, I don't know, but I think it's going to be really good. So here's what the CEO of Norwegian has to say, Drus Kausman. He said, the overall terms achieved are attractive for Norwegian, and the deal fits well for our long-term fleet strategy and route program. It will enable us to serve our customers with modern fuel-efficient aircraft with the latest technology, significantly reducing our carbon footprint. The deal will also strengthen the company's equal considerability, further solidifying Norwegian's financial position. So I think this is a big move for them, following some previous struggles. So I think that this makes a lot of sense, and I think that this takes them into a new era. So I'm really excited to see how this will benefit the airline. I think that this will be great. I also like that they're spreading out the orders, not getting them immediately. So good job. Really excited to see how that's going to go. I think that's going to be absolutely awesome, as that's going to be really, really nice. So very excited to see that as well. The last piece of fleet news today is a very interesting one. So Breeze is now utilizing a Global X A320 on services. So due to some, let's clarify this because I've had several people ask about what the deal is. So when I reference Breeze certification issues, I am simply referring to the delayed process of the certification got delayed, and as a result of that, it ended up delaying the aircraft debuting into the fleet. Because, yes, the aircraft is flying right now, but they were supposed to have several additional routes right now with the A220, and unfortunately, they haven't got there. So that was what I'm referencing there. But the delayed impact of the Breeze A220 has led to situations like this. And now they're using a Global X wet leasing an Airbus A320 with to fly 171 hours through June, and that could be extended to utilize the aircraft. So they're currently using this aircraft on some of their transcontinental routes, such as Richmond and San Francisco. So, yes. They have a lot of routes going on. They're really trying to get them started, so this is a great way for them to do it. But yes, they just put the route map in online, which is very interesting. So it's really cool to see this. I think it's very unique. We're also seeing Finnair. I don't know if I got an article on this, but Finnair, I think, is letting Lufthansa use some of their 350s on services. So it's interesting to see some mix and match with these airlines. Qatar, obviously, using those 777s from Cathay. I mean, there's just a lot of mixed match right now. I think that's just a imbalance due to the pandemic, trying to get that balance found. So I think that's what's going on there, but it's really cool to see Breeze using the Global X A320. I think that this is a good way to do it till they get all their airplanes, and I think that they'll continue to benefit from that. So good job right there. I think that's very exciting, and I think that they'll continue to do a really good job with that. So very nice right there. Really good job, and I'm really excited to see what's to come going into the future. So